Hi, my name is Carson Garner, and this is my anxiety workshop. I am the creator of the AAMG, or the Anxiety Association Meeting Group. I have created this meeting mainly for the help of Americans all across the nation to get together at least once a week to talk about their anxiety and their problems that have come from anxiety. I created this group meeting workshop so that I could use my skills to help others to be able to talk about what has happened to them so that they can express what they are dealing with, so that if they are too uncomfortable with talking to loved ones, they can come and talk to us as a group suffering the same as them. So that brings up the first question that people ask. What is AAMG? AAMG is something that I have created in order to help Americans all across the United States in different meetings to talk about their anxiety and what kind of problems they have. One thing I found in the past experiences, such as with myself, is that most people do not like to talk about their feelings and their problems so much with their friends and loved ones. For that reason, I created this group in order to help American citizens be able to talk in an environment more suited to where they feel like they are not alone and they can speak freely without judgment and the problems that they are dealing with because of their extreme anxiety and or anxiety disorders. And that brings up the second question that people ask. How will this help me? How this can help you is if you choose to come to our group meetings at least once, you will be able to see a difference in your anxiety problems immediately. If you choose to come and participate with us, we will start off slowly with you and begin to find out what in your life is causing your anxiety and what makes it more severe than just normal anxiety you get every once in a while. We will then ask you questions about what goes on during your day, and then we will begin to figure out what is stressing you. As soon as we can understand what is making your anxiety so severe, whether it's work, school, bills, family problems, etc., we will then list some options that you can take with you throughout the week and have you try them to see if it helps with your anxiety. When you come back next week for your assigned group meeting, we will then ask you if what we suggested to help worked and if you actually tried doing what we suggested. If you did actually try what we suggested and it worked, then we will move on to other things that will make it even better to try and get your anxiety to a minimum. If at all possible, we will work with you to even try to eradicate the problem or obstacle that you are dealing with completely out of your life in order to get you back on to the way you were before. If, however, you didn't try to use our suggestions or if they didn't work, we will compile together another list of options you can try until we come up with the solutions you need to get better and onto a better path toward success in our workshop in your life. Another thing people ask is how the meetings work. So how our meetings work is pretty simple. There are about 6 to 7 people in the room, including the instructor or instructors. And from there, we let everyone start off by talking off one by one any certain things that have happened to them because of anxiety and what the result was from that. From there, after everyone is shared, we then talk with each one for at least 5 minutes to then ask about what they believe is the root of their problem for their anxiety and their anxiety situations that they have told us about. We then give off 3 really well thought out ideas that could help this individual with their anxiety and root of their problems, and to invite them to try them out and in the next meeting to let us know how it went. We then repeat this with everyone in the room until we have covered everyone. And then another fun fact is that After your first meeting, we will then create your specific profile into our system so that every time we meet with you, we will then have a list of what you are dealing with and what solutions we suggested to you last week. From there, we will gather everyone in the group we are about to start, and then we get you and their profiles together, and we already begin to think of some other solutions that we think you should try. And from there, at the end of your discussion, we have good ideas already made. And if there's anything else or that has changed, like different routes to what might be causing your anxiety, we have already brainstormed a few already. And then from there, we work with you to tweak them a little to fit into what you have recently discussed with us. And then from there, hopefully get a successful meeting time with you. And then another last thing that people ask about is like personal meetings. Sometimes there will be clients that will be like a little skeptical or afraid of talking about their personal anxiety problems in front of a small group. So in that case, we do offer a one-to-one meeting with some of our trained professionals, and they will work with you personally each time you meet so that then it feels a little bit more private and a little bit more intimate with you and the instructor as you keep meeting with them week after week and you grow stronger together. They will work with you week to week for you to gain comfort with them and then to eventually, after a few meetings, to be able to find out the root and hopefully cut it out of your life if at all possible. These meetings tend to go longer or shorter than the group meetings. It's just entirely up to you on how long you feel you need to express yourself and the problems that you are facing. Okay, and I would just like to thank all of you so much for watching, and that I hope that if you are struggling with anxiety, that you come and visit us so that we can help you any way we can. Thank you so much, and have a great day.